$99.99, go.
I love the way they did this with the wording. It's almost like a little story behind the Pixiu. The Pixiu itself, as we mentioned, this is two creatures in one. So you have the dragon and the lion put together, creating this brilliant creature that's said to protect, represent abundance, success, stability. You've got all that intricate detailing. And I love gifts like this because you're giving somebody who you feel probably has everything, something unique and special. $20 per month, boom. On the inside, it shares the story of the Pixiu. This is something, again, just like the koi fish, it's something that you would probably purchase on your travels, which is really nice because, I mean, I know a lot of you have been meaning to get out and travel the world, but not all of us have had a chance to do so. And so this is a unique opportunity here. Pixiu for wealth, protection from evil, good luck, believed to bring financial prosperity, safeguard the wearer from harm, negative energy, evil spirits. The mythical creature also associated with good fortune and the ability to improve one's luck, especially during challenging times. So you've got that here, along with the story of the Pixiu, because a lot of people don't necessarily know what a Pixiu is, right? So you're kind of educating that person on what the creature is, what it represents, and I think, you know, some people really appreciate stuff like that. Who doesn't love financial luck? To ward off any kind of negative energy. Is that gold in here? Look at this. Are those like little gold pieces? I love that. Right? And then there's gold on the feet of the Pixiu, which are in here. Look, check it out. Look at the Pixiu. Look at the Pixiu. So he's got the gold pieces. That's the Pixiu sound. Oh, let me measure the Pixiu just in case you're curious to know what the size of the Pixiu is. Let's get it going. 5 inches. 5 inches across. You have about 3 inches in height. So the width is going to be, so 5 by 3. It's about right. And then remember, this is protecting the 24K gold sheet. This is going to be such a great kind of show and tell piece, especially for younger people that really appreciate, well, as a parent, right, as a mom, as a dad, an aunt, an uncle, grandmother, grandfather, we encourage younger people to do as much research as possible, not just ask the questions. But I'm one of these people who oftentimes will tell, I remember when my daughter was younger and she used to have certain questions, I'd say, well, let's look it up. You know, let's not just expect the answer. Let's go find what the answer is and then the why behind it. And so items like this, you give young people, or even just seasoned older adults, it doesn't matter how old we are, it's always nice to be able to learn something new. You know, it's good to be in student mode at all times. And this is culturally something that has been, you know, around in the Asian culture for quite some time. And I know that a lot of us have friends and family members. Some of us are tied to the Asian culture. Some of us really appreciate different cultures. And that's one of the reasons why I had mentioned, as you travel the world, oftentimes these are the types of things that you end up picking up in different parts of the world that kind of represent that part of the world that you can bring back home and have in the house to represent your travels or things that you've learned about other cultures. I think it's important that we learn from others, right? Embrace each other.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on. Let's go.